All right, here we are going into November 12th trading. So far, we've got 1 day down with the XFAs, and it was a red day to start. I usually start off red with stuff like this for some reason. I just hope I don't have to go too red in it. But yeah, if tomorrow or if today could be a nice green day, then we'll be good to go. We'll get this going right back in the right direction. But there's been a lot of winners. I've been on a good win streak. So, losing days are coming. I just hope I can get in profits on this, create a buffer before those losing days come. But it is what it is. I'll take what the market gives me. 1 day down in the XFAs, so far in the red. Okay, here I am with the dashboard for the live account sitting at 10,400. I wish I'd stayed in that gold trade yesterday. I mean, I got out for all the right reasons, and it was good that I got out, but it would have been a really nice trade to stay. Had I stayed in it, it would have been another $600 in the day. I'd be up almost 11. Yeah, I'd probably be just crossing $11,000 in this account. But it is what it is. I got 83 days, or 83% winning days, 89 days complete. I don't know why it says 0 days since my last payout. Let's go ahead and refresh. All right, there we go. So 49 days since my last payout. 49 days of $200 or more, I should say, since my last payout. So that's pretty sweet. Yeah, it is what it is. Count is slowly growing. Again, I've had a lot of green days. So red days are coming. And I'd like to say I'd like to have more. I'd like to get above this high before those red days come. But it is what it is. I'll accept it when they get here. I know they got to happen. Red days are part of the process. So, yeah, it is what it is. All right, traders, we'll see what happens today. Hopefully today will be a green day because tomorrow I might not be trading. And I would hate to be skipping the greens to take the reds. That's not a good recipe. All right, we'll see what happens. Okay, here we are, the morning of November 12th. Getting ready to jump in short on gold, it looks like. We'll see if this sets up here and confirms. I'm going to try to trade it in my live account and in my XFAs at the same time. Not sure how well this is going to work out, but I'm going to give it a go. I got about 5 minutes to see if this thing will confirm, and it looks like it's going to. And then we'll jump into both accounts and see if we can manage it. So Ryan Bryan 3 had asked about copy trading my XFAs with my live account. So with Topstep X, I can definitely copy trade my XFAs with combines as long as I don't, I have combines available. But I can't do it with my live account. So right now you're looking at NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader is how I set up my live account originally. And with NinjaTrader, I got to go through Rhythmic. And with Rhythmic, I have to have a different login for my live account than the XFAs. And because I have a different login, I can't log into an XFA account and a live account at the same time. So unfortunately, I cannot copy trade my live account and the XFAs. If my live account was with Topstep X, I believe I could. The only way, from what I understand, based on what happened with Dakota, to do that is if I close my live account and start over. So I don't really want to do that just yet. So right now I cannot copy trade my live account with my XFAs. And I'm not real confident in the gold trade right now because gold's had a bunch of winners. Feel like a loser's coming. I am getting short when this thing has been just selling off the last 3 days, 4 days, 3 days. Yeah, last 2.5 days it's been selling off. It's had a pretty big bump up. It's hit a support area. Support resistance area. It's falling back below that. So it might be a good short. Yeah, let's look at it. So you can see it's been selling off gold. It's triggering a short trade right now. I had this rally. Came all the way back up into this resistance area from back here. And just below, it came up just shy of this area here, though, where I would expect it to get. But it did at least get into the small one here. And now it's selling off. But it's selling off right into a support area. So I'm buying basically into support. The good thing is I could speed bump this play if this is a loser and just speed bump it and make my money to the upside. But what I'm debating on is, do I want to do that with an $800 loss and an $800 speed bump? It's a $1,600 risk. It's kind of high. All right, let's go over to micro gold. All right, we'll trade it in micro gold and I'll get 5 contracts or 6 contracts. Got 30 seconds left.
Order submitted.
Order filled.
Okay, so you heard that. It confirmed both. Oops, this is too tight. Get them out. All right. All right, so in a gold trade short here, I got my speed bump set up right now on NinjaTrader. And if we go over to my other monitor, we can see I got my gold trade going in my XFAs. Now in my XFAs, I did pass my combine last night. So this combine's done. So this will be joining the XFAs probably next week. And then I'll have all 5 XFAs copy trading. So pretty sweet. Finally passed that combine. So that's awesome. And then, yeah, we'll see if this gold trade can come back down here to this support area, which is something I would expect it to do. But, you know, we'll have to wait and see, which is actually where my target ended up landing. So that works out pretty good. Gives me a little more confidence, but it's still got to get through this support area first. And we'll have to wait and see if it can do that. All right, going back over to the live account. One thing about this trade is it's a low stress trade because now that I've passed everything I need to pass, I'm just trading the numbers. You know, I have probabilities. I'm going to have losers to go with those winners. And I have probabilities. And as they pop up, you know, I'll take those losses. I'll have red days with my green days. And as long as I'm tracking it, then I can slowly see a decline that might make me need to hit pause and fix stuff. Or I'll slowly see an increase and my account will be doing well and I won't have to worry about it. But as long as I'm trading the numbers, I'm taking every available trade per the trading plan, and I'm not risking more than my plan is allowing me to risk in a single trade, then everything's good. So it's pretty nice to be at this point in the trading journey with Topstep, where everything is lined up, and now I just have to trade the plan and the numbers and not have to worry about passing anything and not putting self-imposed deadlines on myself or anything like that. Just show up, trade every opportunity that the plan has told me to trade, and that's it. So it makes it a lot easier, a lot less stress, especially when you expect to have lots of losers to go with those winners, that when they start to show up, it's expected, so it's not really that big a deal.
Order submitted.
Okay, so speed bump is in. There's my target, that green line, but we'll see if it wants to go more.
Order filled.
Double losers happen. Just hope it's not today. Mostly because I'm trading my XFAs and I don't want them, I mean, they're already off to a bad start. Which, like I said, is normal for me to always start in the red like that. But it would be nice if they didn't have to start that red. Yeah, it makes me nervous is if my stop is in the retracement zone, did it just retrace this candle and now it's going to roll over? You know, that's what I'm concerned about. We do have a potential downtrend forming here. My stop has me reversing my trade under that trend line. So could we just be continuing the downtrend, get ready to make a lower low, and then I end up with a double loser on the day? So those are the things that make me concerned. The things that make me confident is trading the probabilities. You know, even if I do have a double loser, they're going to happen. So this might be just today, which means the next time I have this set up where I speed bump it, then I don't really have to worry as much about that because I already had my double loser. So it'll probably be a while before I have another one. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. But I always want to have green days. I never want to have red days. So whenever a red day is showing up, going back to the 5, it's a little sad because I hate to have them. But I know they're a part of the process. So I'll accept it. All right, so I'm going to switch over to the Dow Jones here. The YM. Might have a trade setting up here in the YM short. Breaking out above this channel now, the YM. So this wants to break out and then go short. It could be a nice slide to the downside. Sell market.
Order filled.
I did not have my stop in. Okay, so let's go here real quick. So I have a 30-point risk on Dow Jones. So a little heavy for me. So I'm going to go ahead and remove 2 of these contracts. Buy.
Order filled.
All right, now I'm down to 3. Yes, I'd like to keep them. It would be a nice winner if it comes down here and it's a target, but I can't afford the risk, so I need to be out of that. So I took a couple of those out. I got 3 left. Man, gold, I got a big rejection. Almost hit the target. Let's look real quick. There's gold. Almost got to the target and got this big rejection. Come on, gold, don't do it. All right, going back to the YM. So a good thing I pulled that risk off of this trade down here. Oh, I don't want to have 5 contracts, so I only want to have 3. I don't speed bump the YM. If it's a loser, it's a loser. All right, there we go. Going to take a loss on that one. All right, loser on the YM. So good, got that out of the way. And it was a smaller loser than it would have been because I was able to get those contracts out in profit. So even better. on the YM today. So 455 when I should have been around 550 on that one. So pretty sweet. So it might be a big red day in the live account today, but they're going to happen. So it is what it is. All right, let's go back to the gold. And one downer is this stop is right here at a support area, so I could get stopped out right before this bounces higher. But I got to put them where they're supposed to go.
Stop
Order
filled.
All right, there we go. So stopped out of the live account and stopped out of my combine. So my live account, I'm going to go down, what is it, $1,438. So, and I guess the bright side to that is it's not a $1,500 losing day, which is what I've accounted for in my trade plan. So it'll be a little bit less than the potential loss on the day. And then let's go over look at the XFA, which is not good. All right, over here at the XFA, down $500 in the day, $595 in the account total. So off to a really rough start. You know, I can lose $2,000 before I blow this account. You know, tomorrow will probably be an awesome green day, but I don't think I'm trading tomorrow. So complete blowout today, and then tomorrow will be an awesome green day when I'm not trading. And then I'm finding myself in that cycle of skipping the green days to take the red days, and that's how you have a winning strategy and you still blow up your account. So that's it's gonna be a bummer if I can't trade tomorrow after blowout day today. But I got one more trade in for the XFAs today, which will be Bitcoin if it sets up. And Bitcoin's nice because I get to risk one to make two, so a small risk there can help recover this account a little bit on the day, or take it down a little bit more. You know, that's totally possible as well. Yeah, but definitely a complete blowout in the live account, and then we'll see maybe a mostly blowout in the XFA. Okay, back with the live account. Might have an opportunity actually to trade the live account here. YM. So that short would have been an awesome trade. It just see, the good thing I didn't speed bump it. You know, I got in short, took a little off. Unfortunately, came back up for double top, and then look at that sell off. Man, it was supposed to just sell off right away, but it didn't. So let's go over here and look at this a little differently. Here's a 30-minute candle. Look at this move. Gigantic move up. Retrace, boost. Tried to boost, sell off. Right back into support. It's tempting to get long here in the YM with a speed bump to get short more contracts when it breaks this level. Looking for a run down into here. So let me put lines on the chart. Might have missed the opportunity. I was tempting to get long right there. Stop right there with a reverse my trade or speed bump into this zone down here. So, you know, if I would have took a small loss, there's a big opportunity for recovery. And right now I'd be in the zone. Right now I'd be making some money. But I missed it trying to talk about it first. Should have just took the trade and then explained it after. I have a bad habit of doing that. All right, now YM is coming back down. If it wants to break this, I'm going to get in short YM.
Order submitted.
Okay, I got an order to get short YM if it wants to break a new low here. Looking for a run to the bottom of this. Looking at the 30-minute candles right now. This will be my last trade of the day over here in the live account. See if it's a complete blowout or do I get a little recovery. And I got Bitcoin setting up as well. Let's go look at that real quick. Okay, getting ready to jump into Bitcoin with one contract here and right now.
Order filled.
Okay, and with one contract with Bitcoin. My stop. And this is Bitcoin. Yesterday, last time I traded Bitcoin, which was the first day in this XFA, I took a $90 loss, $91 loss. So if I can make $92 in this trade, then we'll be in great shape. Bitcoin set up a little early today. Usually I don't get my setup until after 11, but we got it a little bit early today.
Order filled.
All right, out of Bitcoin, took that $48 loss roughly in Bitcoin. Puts me down 550 on the day. So I may have one more trade in Bitcoin for the day, and then I'll be done completely with the XFA for the day. Complete blowouts today, traders. This is the thing. Like when I make my trade plan, I have to account for, you know, worst case scenario on my days and make sure that, and my weeks, and make sure that my accounts will survive. So this is, you know, I've accounted for this. It's not, it doesn't feel good. Don't like it. But I've accounted for it. I know what the numbers are. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. But I'm aggravated about it because I don't like having red days, especially when they're complete blowout red days. But, you know, the good thing is looking at the trade plan, I know that my winning days can be bigger than these losing days. So I'm in a good spot there. But all right, we'll see if this Y. Let's go look at the Dow Jones again.
Order filled.
All right, one contract short YM last trade. Got 3 minutes left before this 30-minute candle. This is a part of closes. Go look at it real quick. And then we could see a really big retracement. So I don't want to be in the next couple minutes. I'm hoping this can dump a little more. And then I may look for an exit. And if I make 30 bucks, I make 30 bucks.
Stop filled.
All right, took that $90. All right, that's going to do it for me today with the live account. So I'm going to close out this account with $9,919, or sorry, $9,019. So down $1,358, which is great. My accounted for losses on a day is $1,500. So I'm under that. I could definitely make $1,300 in a day pretty easily now that I have gold online and the Dow Jones online. Risking 1 to make almost 2 on the Dow Jones. So I'm scaled up to $500 risk. So right there's 1,000 plus gold's another 500. That's basically a $1,500 day for me that I can do pretty easily between the two of those. So yeah, so all good. All right, everybody. We'll see you on the next trade as far as the live account goes. And we're waiting on Bitcoin for a potential one more setup. If it happens, I'll bring it to you. If not, we'll see you maybe tomorrow. I hope so, because today was a blowout. I really want to trade tomorrow. If not, see you on Thursday. Okay, just jumped into a Bitcoin short for my last trade of the day with the XFAs. It's around 11:15 Bitcoin short, and put my stop in the right spot here. 547.
Order filled.